All right, so here's the former UFC strawweight queen, Thug Rose Namajunas. She's a very interesting individual, DC, because as much as she is a lifelong martial artist and loves to train, there's something about fight night and all of the accompanying emotions that she really doesn't care for.
Yeah, she doesn't love it all that much, but she loves the preparation for getting in the octagon, and once she arrives there, she usually will give her best self. She's a fantastic striker. Showed that in the second Namajunas fight, right. But don't forget about all the submissions that she had from her time on The Ultimate Fighter, her time in Invicta, all the way to becoming the striker that we saw knock out Jacek to win the UFC title.
When she is at her best, as she was in that first round against Jessica Andrade, most people believe that she is still the best strawweight in the world. She will try to prove it again here tonight. Another big spot for Thug Rose Namajunas. All right, so a lot of combat sports fans followed her success on the Jiu-Jitsu World IBJJF champion, and now in mixed martial arts. Really looks like she can make a dent in this division.
Yeah, she can, because she has developed. She has developed not only her striking, but her confidence, her ability to adjust, her ability to set traps and use tricks to get the fight to the ground. And once you're on the ground, I mean, she's as good as they come. This young lady is tremendous, and I'm always excited to watch her compete.
And she really doesn't discriminate when it comes to her submission game, whether it's chokes, arm, or leg isolations. She can truly do it all. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mackenzie Dern.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight. Just misses there with the left. Takedown defense holds up.
And she separates from her opponent.
Wow, what a head kick. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast. And you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, I like that kick by her. Good body shot. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
And now now. They are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're two more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Use every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. She's got that single collar in the clinch now.
Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
All right, so she lands again to the body, and seemed like maybe a winch from her opponent there. Those are starting to pile up.
Yeah, the winch will turn into big emotional reaction if she continues to take these shots. She's got to do something different, man. She's got to do something that will tell her opponent that these will not land anymore.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, listen. You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground. I think you can get that submission from side control position.
All right, DC, take us through the replay. Storyline in that round, certainly her kicking game.
She knew that her opponent had more of a boxing stance, so the kicks would be available. She took full advantage of that over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
All right, so really deep into this fight now, and you can see the frustration out of the corner that they're... He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to be chasing her down to get another one to finish the fight.
And they separate. Well, her reactions are really starting to change now as her opponent continues to pepper the body.
They're big. You can see that she's almost panicking. She doesn't want to get hit anymore. You can see the damage that she has taken to the body, so she's overcompensating for trying to defend herself. She better slow down and try to change the way that this fight's playing out. Great timing there. Beat the hips and got the takedown.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Dern's in full guard now. Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC.
Side control now. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half.
Dern's going for a choke. Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm in range. Oh, Trevor Whitman's got to like that. Beautiful combination from Rose Namajunas.
Rose Namajunas is so solid. I mean, she's so good with her foot.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so she can evade her opponent from finishing. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
And now left. What a fight so far.
All right. You lost
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Dern's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Just missed with the left there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice uppercut. Thug Rose gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively.
Oh, nice kick.
She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's gonna see if she can close the night.
Dern's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Takedown defense is there. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is...
A straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent maybe seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you got to go for blood. I know it's against her. It's not her M. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hands.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Big right hand there. A huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down a finish.
Namajunas is back in full guard. Dern's bruise on her body is looking really bad at this point in time. You know she's tough enough to fight through it, but that is going to hurt big time in the morning.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter...
Dern's going for the sub here.
My God, she's got it in very tight.
Oh, how tight is that guillotine now? All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision. You can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard. She's stepping over the mount here.
20 seconds to go. Postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Namajunas.
This was all off, okay? She cannot stop your takedown. She cannot handle your ground control. So you're going to go out there one last round.
All right, there's the horn, DC. We'll look back at some of the highlights from that previous round, and you know what she does. She grounds you, she pounds you.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but it's on you to try to change it. It's on you to stop the result. It's on you to change the narrative of the fight. She says, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to get you there, and I'm going to pound your face into the ground. That's exactly what she did at the close of that round.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, big elbow.
Everything working off of her jab. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, what technique for her there on that side kick.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight. Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
And doing work with the jab. All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here. Of course, she'll need a setup here, work off of the jab, and punctuate her combination with that patented hook. Just out of the range with that right hand. Leg kick, she grabs her opponent now. Maybe the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Big right hand there.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Well, she's an outstanding submission practitioner, but now the clock is really working against her. She's clearly losing this fight.
She's losing this fight. She has to work, work, work. Hope that her opponent makes a mistake. And then she's going to start looking for finish here.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
She closes the distance and gets a single count.
And now a little space between the two fighters. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal.
those kicks is going to shut your body off.
Well, she was knocked down by her opponent earlier in the round, but not knocked out, and yet mentally, it seems like she's checked out.
It seems like she's checked out. She has to get herself back going. Take a moment. Maybe push her opponent up against the side of the octagon and take a breath, and then get back to work.
Namajunas is going for an arm here. Ooh, she's got the arm locked in tight.
She's got it set up. She's in position now. Oh, man, that was sick.
Dern's trying for a submission here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Oh, I thought she went back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Thug Rose Namajunas!
All right, so another big win for Thug Rose Namajunas. There's so many different layers and subtleties to her game, as well-versed as any strawweight on the place.
She is very, very well-rounded in her approach to fighting, and tonight she showed her full skill set to get the victory.